Brian here from quantlabs.net. I just wanted to show you, for those that are looking for work in the quant field, namely in the C++ field, and doing quant. I'm going to show you the two best sites that I have come across for these type of searches. I also wanted to show you the power or the lucrative pay and salaries and compensation you can get with quant, namely in the US and obviously the UK. Right now I'm looking at probably one of the best sites for this type of thing, with easily the highest paying jobs that I've ever seen, jobserve.com, and then under the Great Britain or United Kingdom link. So what I've done was I'm searching for C++ developers. I've filtered it all out, all the way only showing £75,000 and up. And if there's any contract jobs that pay £100 an hour, that's quite a bit. When you work out the exchange rate, that's probably going to run in my neighborhood probably $160,000, which isn't too bad. In London, this is not too bad pay. Okay, so let's start looking at some of these job descriptions. This one looks really good at a hedge fund. The sort of skills that you'll be needing is obviously C++, C++, C++. Obviously Linux is a good one. High frequency is a good one. Low latency is a good one. And there's some pretty nice other bonuses here as well. Work from home day. Ooh, I like that. So that's a pretty good job. Now again, this is all from jobserve.com. So let's look at another one. This one was posted 2 days ago. Working at a trading desk, C++, little Java and Python would help. Monte Carlo, Black-Scholes is imperative. Front office, low latency. Some pretty killer, and they're looking for 3 people actually. Let's see what it pays. Excellent, excellent, okay, blah blah blah. Now let's look at one that pays 90K. C++, C++, Linux. Interesting. Multi-thread apps, C++, plus 100 plus K. It looks like a base. Yeah, competitive base. Wow, that's not bad. Developer in the city of London. So let's check out some other jobs as well. C++ again. Derivatives, Linux. This is obviously a prop house. These are just random jobs I'm looking at. 100K again. C++ derivatives. I think that's a similar company. Let's see what else we got here. This one maybe. C++ threading. Obviously they want somebody with 3.5 higher. One thing that you do need to be aware of, this is what they always look for. They're always going to go get these kind of people with a doctorate or a PhD level. So you need to be aware of that. 100K at 120K at the top end, it's not bad. Hardware networking, real-time data. So what's my point to all this? C++ is alive and well. When I do these type of searches, I come across a lot of C++. But this is again for the London, UK. So let's check out dice.com, which is for I put in a bunch of searches for New York. Let's say more specific to quant. So you're going to see some other skills that they're going to need. Here's C++ with SQL in a Linux environment. Look for shell, Perl. VBA is considered. You could be learning that on the job. It's not a big deal. How much does it pay? 100 to 150K. And again, that's US because it's in New York. Okay, so let's look for another one. This one's a little different. Just want to show you the high end, 300K. So it's better paying than in London. What kind of skill sets are they looking for? Quant, translate quant trading strategies. Typically going to be in MATLAB or R, some kind of analytical tool or statistical tool. So you got to hand code that back into typically C++. Yeah, that's pretty common, but the job does pay very well. So again, a BS or a master's. So if you can get that, that'd be awesome. C++ with a minimum of 5+ years, and you got obviously your SQL. Boost and STL is something that you would definitely need to know. Qt, I don't see a lot of. Some Python and all these other shell scripting languages are helpful. But that's a nice high-end income, 300K. Now we're getting into Java. You see a lot of Java still. What kind of skills are they looking for here? Okay, here's what they're looking for. Java, garbage collection, obviously to optimize it, algorithms, low latency, some real-time, high performance, some dark pool access. So you get dark pool, man. Okay, so what else are we looking at? So they want some HPC, high performance computing, obviously core Java, multi-threading, blah 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 blah. Again, all in Java. What else are we looking for? Real-time, low latency, algorithms help. Yeah, all algorithms is probably the focus on this type of job. What else we got here? This one's 250. It's a commercial mortgage-backed securities. This one won't be so much quant. Here's another one. Pays 300,000 again. Senior though, team lead. So it's quite a high up position, working with the CTO, which is obviously the chief technical officer. Here's what they want you to know: SAS and MATLAB. Ooh. Strong SQL, namely SQL Server, Sybase will get you places. Pretty well, from what I've seen, Sybase and SQL Server should be considered the same, but this is more of a .NET shop. They have C# obviously. That's a nice paying position. 300K, especially in this economy. Here's one, $175,000. Again, Java. Grid is pretty popular. Obviously, Monte Carlo. Mixture and as well as senior Java development and architecture. That one's not too bad, but that one pays not too bad. So I just want to give you some samples. I can attest that C++ still rules the roost when it comes to quant development. I can see it from my searches of my site. So I just wanted to show you the upward potential of C++ and some of the pay that you can get. Again, I just want to show you that again, MATLAB and R is important. SAS is probably second, but MATLAB's pretty well the #1 analytical tool out there. So I just wanted to show you this, and that C++ is still the king of all languages when it comes to quant.